The small town of Bonnievale is situated in the Klein Karoo region in the Western Cape. It is wine and cheese country with vineyards dotted across the landscape. The Breede River provides the lifeblood to this rich agricultural area. But when one looks beyond the lush, green vineyards and towering mountains, you will soon see the poverty and struggles typical of a rural farming community. Local wine farmer Philip Jonker grew up on Weltevrede Farm in Bonnievale, where his family has been farming since 1912. He realized that education was needed to bring about change. As Bonnievale had only one high school with 350 desks, it meant many youngsters could not attend high school or had to travel to other towns. Due to high travelling expenses, many would drop out of school. Jonker gathered 15 role players in the community, and together they approached the education department to ask them to build a school. They negotiated a joint venture with the department, getting them to agree to fund 40% and running costs of the school if the community could come up with the land and the remaining 60%. The Jonkers donated 12 hectares of their vineyard, and the project took off and the fundraising started.
The
miracle of the school started before 2 bricks were even laid, because it was a community project. The community got together out of a desperate need for a high school and urgently needed a high school to be built. They came together, took hands, and it didn't matter what you could contribute. The vineyards had to be removed, and that was done by the local community. They took out the vineyard. You could give 5 rand for a brick at local businesses, so everyone could give what they could afford. The farmers gave the diesel. It was unbelievable. The builders, the architect built the school without sending an account to the trustees. It is an amazing group of people in Bonnievale. They came together to achieve this.
Building started in June 2017, and by January 2018 the school was fully operational. Not only did the community help build the school, they also came together to set up a curriculum.
We looked at our community and we realized that, so many of our matriculants that pass matric, at the end of their matric, they still doesn't have options. They cannot go to, not everybody can go to university, not everybody have that means. And we were looking at our community and we thought we would like to see children that has those kind of challenges, that there's other options for them. So this wasn't from the start in technical high school. That grew with time as we worked on the plan and thought about the vision.
The school offers 3 streams, one for technical subjects such as mechanical, civil and electrical technology and computer application technologies. The second offers a range of subjects such as consumer studies, food production, with practicals done in well-equipped training kitchens. State-of-the-art workshops allow learners to acquire practical skills such as welding, electrics, woodwork and mechanics. Being a largely agricultural community, the school prepares learners to enter the field. It has its own vineyard, vegetable garden and ultra-modern aquaponics farming system. The school also boasts the latest technology to teach youngsters about current techniques and modern farming methods. Learners are served both breakfast and lunch, which are funded by the education department. After-school sport and cultural activities are compulsory, with time built in for completing homework. There is also a big focus on character development of learners, sound moral values and entrepreneurial skills. For many of these youngsters, the existence of the Gerwel Technical School was a turning point in their lives.
When I was in primary school, I didn't know that I could work with my hands. But when I came to this school, I started to learn to work with my hands. And that's when I realized I'm actually very good at working with my hands. This school is much better than my primary school because they did not teach me at primary school about respect and self-discipline. So I'm glad that they teach us that and give us direction.
What makes the school unique is the fact that it gives new opportunities to children that are less fortunate, and that most of the schools turned away because of their age. They don't just prepare us in academics, they also prepare us by sharing their own life experiences with us, and that helps us immensely.
Each teacher mentors about 20 learners. If a learner does not arrive at school, their mentor will visit them at home to find out why they did not go to school. The school also has a job shadowing program preparing learners for the future. Hopefully this success story can be used as a blueprint by other communities to bring positive change in their children's lives. All it takes is people to unite around a common vision and goal. Linky Bierman, SABC News, Bonnievale, Klein Karoo.